I want to ask everybody in the room to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly out of your mouth, and allow yourself to be open to what Spirit has to say to us. There's something specific about what Spirit wants to say to you. You're doing double the work, Spirit says. Why are you doing double the work? Which means you're working harder than you should. In other words, you may have the skill to do whatever it is you need to do. However, you're not listening to how Spirit wants to lead and guide you into all truths. Which means sometimes when Spirit tells us to go to the left, all we know is going to the right, it's hard to even consider going to the left. Especially if we're not grounded, if our spirit is conflicted. Does this make sense? The Spirit's like, why you want to do double the work? They that worship, they that align must do so in spirit and in truth. Not in what you can see, hear, taste, touch, not in your five senses. It's about being led. And sometimes being led by Spirit or come into alignment with your sixth sensory self does not make any logical sense. What you want? Okay, I was just checking. The emperor, right? Taking authority, like on the bottom. I'm nosy. Yeah. If you don't take authority, then you'll stay trapped in that fear. Remember that mental conflict that we were talking about, and you were the one the Spirit says, I need for you to believe that what you're doing is right. You can't stand in your own thoughts, your own beliefs, because right now they're not strong enough to support the fact that you are. Yourself keeps you trapped. But when you align, you become the emperor. You have that authority. You really have to trust knowing what you are hearing. And that means also, in order to come out of this fear, you got to separate yourself from them people who already told you. I don't think that's going to work. You're around a lot of people who don't think with the mentality of authority. And now you're depleted because you might have a lack of mentality. But Spirit says, listen, if you want to lose the fear, right? It's time for solitude. It's time as the hangman to sacrifice and be still and know, lose this, so that you this ever-ending trap of I don't know. Those are old paradigms. Take authority in your life. And listen, it's hard to change, isn't it? But it's harder to remain the same. That means you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That'll never happen. So let's go into the direction of change and taking the authority bit by bit, and let's see what happens. What do you say about that?